I want to begin a new series with you today on the four cornerstones for strategic living. And let me explain why we're diving in here. You've probably heard me talk about this topic quite a bit on our podcast, even here on the Monday Mastery Program and other places. But I want to unpack it a bit. I want to spend maybe 3 months talking about the various components of why this framework is so important in your life. Let's review quickly. The four cornerstones for strategic living are, in order, personal healing, number 1. Number 2, personal discovery. Number 3, personal development. Number 4, personal deployment. So Brian, why a framework? Why is it important to think in terms of a strategy or a formula or a framework for building a life? Well, here's the deal. Most people live their life in the context of habit, in the context of redundant activity, and they live out their days just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And quite honestly, we don't really think about it. It's called second nature. We get up every morning, we grab a cup of Java, we get in the shower, we get dressed, we get in the car, we commute to work or wherever we're going to do what we do. And we just go about the business of doing the things that we've always been doing. In my mind, that's not living strategically. That's not living on purpose. That is definitely not living intentionally. And what I want to really communicate here is this. I believe you can design the life you want. I believe you can achieve the life you want. I believe you can discover and achieve the goals, the dreams, the aspirations you have. But in order to do so, this is what I know, you're going to have to do so strategically. You're going to have to be very purposeful, very intentional, very thoughtful about how you're going to get from where you are today to where it is that you really desire to be. A part of this is personal healing, because quite honestly, many times we don't pursue the things that we desire because something internally is broken. We've experienced trauma, we've gone through some sort of a difficult circumstance, or maybe we grew up believing less than our potential about who we are and what we're capable of. Maybe you had a great loss in your life. Maybe you experienced a horrible trauma. Whatever the case may be, every person that I've ever met in my lifetime has some area in their life that can and should be processed through to the point of real healing and wholeness. I do believe that the absence of personal healing creates a ceiling on our potential, on our capacity to grow and to achieve. That's a big one. Personal discovery is really finding out who am I, why am I here? How am I wired? What am I about? Personal development is the process, the habit, the discipline of every single day learning and growing and developing skill sets and what have you. We're going to talk a lot about all of these. The last one, of course, is personal deployment. Personal deployment is get off the couch, get in the game, let's do the deal. You're trained, you're developed, you're healed, you're ready. Now let's go achieve. Let's go be. Let's go make a difference in our world. Let's go influence the people that God created us to influence. This is going to be a great series. I hope you'll tune in every single week because it's going to really impact the way you see your life. And I promise you, as we unpack this, you'll begin to have hope, you'll begin to have courage and excitement and confidence to move into a different way of approaching your life, something I call strategic living. Well, I'm excited to share with you the opportunity of diving even deeper in your personal journey toward building the strategic life you were intended to live. We've been talking about the four cornerstones for strategic living around here for a very long time, and now you can access an online video course and the four cornerstones for strategic living book for yourself. If you were intrigued by this topic, if you felt as though you needed someone to come alongside of you and help you to walk out the process of personal healing, personal discovery, personal development, and personal deployment, I'm inviting you to visit our website at brianholmes.com/4CS, like four cornerstones, but 4CS. You'll find information there about how you can enroll in a course of study or in reading the book and take your life and your leadership to the next level, I invite you personally right now to go with me on this journey. Let's build a strategic, a powerful, and a meaningful life together.